And Danny has an amazing line. He says, the best things in life happen the easiest. And it's true. I mean, just this car, in fact, I've been looking for this car, Porsche convertible, fully loaded sport, by the way. And I've been looking for a car like this for a year. Hadn't really found one that spoke to me. And then sure enough, my friend tells me about this new AI website that finds all these cars. And on the last page, I see this car. And I'm like, oh shit, that's the one. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I called the guy the next day and I bought it. And it's like, you just know when it's right. When it's right, it's right. There's no doubt about it, right? And so it's like, when you, same with like a job or a person, you just know. And so my friend Danny always says the best things in life happen the easiest because they do. Like, think about the best things in your life. Think about your best friends, your best investment, your best trips, whatever. Like it all, your best relationship, it all just happened so easily and effortlessly, but almost by happenstance, right? Like it was basically magic. It's all too easy. And it is because it's magic. It's because those are the things that are ultimately meant for you. And so, of course, it goes right. And there's no doubt about it, right? Well, first of all, life is meant to be easy. It's meant to be fun. You're meant to enjoy it. There's that video of the sheik, or I think there's a ruler of somewhere, sheik, obviously worth a gajillion dollars. And he goes, I don't think you have pockets in your coffin, so you can't take it with you. So enjoy it. And then he shoots over the car. So I honestly saw that when I bought a car this week. So I agree with his advice. But life is meant to be enjoyed. You're not meant to be stressed and anxious because if you look at everything in life and how energy works and look at nature, right? Everything in nature happens in perfect harmony. It's almost miraculous how well it all comes together. It's all like magic, right? And so there isn't friction. It's not like bees have to take the morning commute to go pollinate all the flowers. The flowers then basically create the ecosystem. They're not stressing about their morning commute. They don't hate their job. It's all symbiotic. It's all very natural, right? But you hate your job because you're not doing what you love. My point about nature is it's all harmonious. And so it doesn't make sense then that your purpose on this planet would be to do something you hate, right? Because doing something you hate creates friction. And friction means you have to force yourself to do something. That's not how anything in nature works. So why would your purpose be that way? You weren't put on your planet to hate your existence or hate at least how you spend 40 hours of your week. And if you hate how you spend 40 hours of every week, it's going to be very hard to be happy. Run the numbers on your free time. And so instead, it's like, if you want to find your purpose, if you want to find your way in life, just start doing what you love. Because doing what you love is free and frictionless and fun and easy, and it feels natural and it feels like magic. And that's ultimately the energy that the universe works on. You know, you're not in the right relationship if it feels like work. The best relationships, the best careers, the best things in life, they all feel like play. And so if you want to find your purpose, just start getting back to doing what you love, because that's probably what your purpose is tied to. You know, I talk a lot about how you're put on this planet with an assignment from the universe. Think about it. To become who you were, your dad's sperm had to be like 1 out of 2 billion to make it to you. And honestly, there's a selection mechanism with the eggs. It had to approve that sperm. So why, right? What is going on there? It's like literally magic, in my opinion, because the probabilities are just too low. So why you? Why that DNA and that egg? Because that creates you. And you're born as who you are. Your DNA is like software coding. And as we think about AI and how these things are all programmed, which create outcomes, that's how you were programmed too. You were programmed with specific talents, specific interests, and specific gifts. And your purpose in life is tied to all those things. And you'll find your purpose when you start to figure out the reason that you became who you are, not as an adult, but as a kid. One of the most important things I did in my 20s was I unlearned all the bullshit that the real world teaches you. They teach you to follow the path. They teach you to stay in line, right? Because they want you to be a good little taxpayer with the mortgage to pay all that stuff. No one teaches you how to find your purpose. No one teaches you how to become alive. No one teaches you how to get the most out of your one and only life. Now, fortunately, that's where your pal Jazzy comes in. But think about it. They don't teach you this stuff. You have to do it all on your own. And if I did anything, what you have to go through is this journey to realize that who you were when you were like 8 to 12 years old is the best indication of who you ought to be and what you ought to be doing. And I'll give you an example of this. I was home over the summer reading through like a clip booking from when I was a kid. And I came across this email that my dad had saved from my youth baseball coach. And he goes, "You should read this to Cole." He goes, "I want Cole to know that he was the MVP of our team. But really what I want you to tell Cole is he was the spark plug for our team, the energy of our team. And when he realizes his capabilities as a natural leader, he will not only be a fantastic baseball player, but an amazing human." That was what I was written about when I was 8 years old. The spark plug, the energy, being a natural leader. And that's all what I realized my purpose is. I realized my greatest gift with the world is my energy. My energy is everything, and my energy transforms rooms. And what I'm most proud of in life is the fact that I leave people feeling energized and excited and optimistic and confident and abundant with a zest for life and to do something with their life. I absolutely love that about myself, and I'm so proud of it. And my energy is the gift that I want to give to the world. Be the spark plug for the world. And it gets crazier because I came across a quote that I love. And it's, if you place a dead piece of coal next to a lit one, both will stay dead. But I came across a quote that not only showed me my purpose, but why I'm named Cole, which is insane. And this is my point, that your purpose is literally coded and written. So the quote said, if you place a dead piece of coal, like charcoal, like what you get for Christmas, if you place a dead piece of coal next to a lit one, both will light up. But if you place a dead piece of coal next to a dead one, both will stay dead. And I realized that my purpose is to burn so brightly for myself, with self-love, with excitement, with zest for the world, that I light up those around me. That those candles then go on to light up those around them. And that together we make the world a better, happier place, honestly. And what's crazy about that is, what's my name? Cole. And my friend Kevin jokingly calls me Coal. And why am I named Cole? Because it's my mother's maiden name. It's all written. That's how crazy it is. When you do enough soul searching, when you do enough digging to find your true purpose, when you start living for yourself, remember, it starts with burning so brightly for myself that I light up the world around me. That's how you find your purpose. And when it becomes so clear like that, like, wow, it is written in my name as to what I'm doing. And since I was a little kid, this is how I was programmed. Since I was an 8-year-old baseball player, even when I was a little kid, my mom's like, yeah, you were crazy. You just always wanted to go and to play sports and to be with people. You were just a happy kid who loved life. And that removes all anxiety from life. There's no doubts that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on my purpose. Wow, the sunset is gorgeous. There's no doubts that you're doing the right thing. You're on your purpose. It was written. And not only that, the universe is on your side. The universe created you for a reason with this purpose. You have a gift to give to the world, and it wants you to give that. And you guys are on the same team. And so it's going to help you It's going to bring in all the right people, places, opportunities when you need it. It's going to do all the heavy lifting for you. You guys are a team. Like, I literally wrote an agreement with the universe. I signed it and the universe signed it. And we're a team. We're business partners. And all I have to do now is just take aligned action every single day. Take bold, fearless action to have maximum impact. And everything that needs to happen will happen because I'm on the same team as the universe. This is my purpose. It was coded. It was written. I am the piece of coal that burns so brightly for myself that I light up the whole world. I'm overflowing with energy and joy of life that I can infect people with that so that they can do the same, so that they can be happier, so that they can live lives that excite them and they're proud of, so that they can then go be that same piece of coal that now lights up the rest. And if we all keep doing that, we will make the world a better place. And this reminds me, so a really important topic that I love is the fact that you are responsible for how your life feels. You set the thermometer, the thermostat in your life, whether it's hot or cold, whether you're happy or sad. You're as happy as you choose to be. Honestly, I've had an amazing day today. I woke up incredibly happy. I'm also down like 600 grand in the stock market the past month. So I can still be happy despite that. Like, but you're not happy, right? Because you're focused on something. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's this goal that you're trying to achieve. Maybe it's a person. And so now all your happiness is put into that. And I love this quote from Big Sean that everything isn't together. You know, whether or not that person texted you back has nothing to do with your happiness today. You're not codependent on each other. You can still be happy today. Like me, like I'm still happy today, even though today was a horrible day in the markets. I lost a fuck ton of money. I'm still happy though. That has nothing to do with my happiness. It's just money. It's just numbers on a screen, right? And so you're responsible for how your life feels, for the temperature of your life.